China is the undisputed leader in global eel aquaculture, producing over 240,000 tons annually, more than 70% of the world's supply. Mega farms in provinces like Fujian and Guangdong use advanced, tightly controlled systems to raise eels efficiently. These farms are marvels of scale and precision, nurturing millions of eels from tiny glass eels to market size. China's dominance is built on decades of investment and a skilled workforce, making it the central hub for farming and processing eels for export. But beneath this success lies a critical dependency. All farmed eels begin as wild-caught juveniles. The industry's vast output is entirely reliant on a steady influx of young eels from the wild. This connection to nature is both the foundation and the Achilles heel of China's eel empire. Even the most advanced farms remain tied to the fragile rhythms of the wild. Every farmed eel starts its life in the wild ocean, not in a hatchery. Eel larvae drift for months before arriving at coastlines as glass eels, where they're caught and sold into the global supply chain. Commercial breeding in captivity remains impossible, so the industry depends entirely on wild-caught juveniles. This creates a worldwide scramble for glass eels, with fishermen from North America, Europe, and Asia all competing for the catch. Fluctuations in wild populations, driven by climate, ocean currents, and overfishing, can disrupt the entire market. As Japanese and European eel stocks declined, Chinese farms shifted to American eels, simply moving the pressure to new populations. Transporting millions of live juveniles across continents risks spreading disease and disrupting ecosystems. The industry's survival hinges on harvesting wild, increasingly threatened animals. It's a precarious balance that grows more difficult each year. East Asia's appetite for eel, especially in Japan, drives the global market. China not only farms but also processes eels, exporting ready-to-cook products worldwide, often to Japan, where eel is a cherished delicacy. Most eels on the market are from threatened species, but packaging rarely reveals their origin or status. This lack of transparency means consumers unknowingly support a trade built on endangered wildlife. Illegal trafficking further muddies the waters, with millions of European glass eels smuggled to Asia despite export bans. Once mixed on farms, legal and illegal eels become indistinguishable, making enforcement nearly impossible. The result: a global market where the true cost to wild populations is hidden from view. The journey from wild glass eel to dinner plate is fraught with ethical and ecological challenges. The eel's future is in jeopardy. Relentless demand is pushing major species toward extinction. Billions of glass eels are removed from the wild each year, breaking a life cycle millions of years old. Illegal trade flourishes, exploiting weak enforcement and loopholes, while legal supply chains remain opaque. In 2024, Canada suspended its Elver season due to rampant poaching, highlighting the scale of the crisis. Without global cooperation and strict enforcement, wild populations will continue to plummet. The ultimate solution is breeding eels in captivity, but commercial breakthroughs remain distant. Until then, urgent action is needed. Reduce consumption, enforce quotas, and demand transparency. Without these steps, we risk losing this mysterious creature forever. The fate of the eel and the industry depends on choices we make now.